There are pains you can explain, and there are pains that refuse language. There are hurts you can describe clearly, and there are wounds that live so deep you can only feel them, never name them. There are losses that others can see, losses that come with ceremonies and sympathy. And there are losses only your heart knows. The quiet kind, the invisible kind, the kind no one asks about anymore. And then there are moments when you are still breathing, still waking up, still showing up for life as best as you can. But inside, something feels fractured. Not loudly broken, not dramatically shattered, just undone. A crack that runs through your strength, a weakness you didn't plan for, a weariness that settles into your bones. If that is where you are, if this sounds familiar, hear this gently, not as a command, not as a correction, but as a quiet truth spoken over you. You are not far from God, not distant, not overlooked, not forgotten. The scripture speaks plainly and it speaks tenderly. Psalm 34:18. The Lord is near to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. This verse does not say God waits until you recover. It does not say He draws near when you are strong again. It does not say He comes after you have explained yourself or gathered your faith into neat sentences. It says He is near to the brokenhearted, not someday, not conditionally, but now. And when it says He saves those who are crushed in spirit, it does not mean He despises your weakness. It means He recognizes the weight you have been carrying. It means He steps in where you no longer can. It means your breaking did not disqualify you. It invited His nearness. God does not draw near only to the strong. He does not move closer only to those who are steady, composed, and certain. He does not require you to be healed before He comes close. He does not stand at a distance, arms crossed, waiting for you to collect yourself. He comes near to the brokenhearted, near to the heart that feels split open by disappointment, by grief, by betrayal, by prayers that went unanswered longer than you expected. Near to the soul that feels bruised by life, not rebellious, not angry at God, just tired of enduring. Near to the one who is exhausted from pretending everything is fine, from smiling when it hurts, from carrying pain quietly so no one else feels uncomfortable. You may feel broken in ways you cannot explain, not dramatic, not loud, just deep. A quiet breaking, a slow wearing down, a heaviness that follows you into every room, sits beside you at night, and greets you again when you wake. And God says, not sharply, not impatiently, but firmly and tenderly, I am near. Not after you recover, not after you understand why this happened, not after you find the right words to pray. Near now. Near when your heart feels fragile, near when hope feels thin and uncertain, near when your spirit feels crushed, not faithless, not defiant, just worn out. Being crushed in spirit does not mean you are weak. It means you have carried more than most people realize. It means you have endured more than you let on. It means you have stayed standing through things that could have undone you completely. It means you have loved deeply, hoped sincerely, trusted bravely, and been wounded along the way. And God does not shame you for that. The scripture does not say he lectures the crushed in spirit. It does not say he rushes them. It does not say he demands explanations. It says he saves them, not scolds them, not minimizes their pain, not tells them to just move on. He saves them. And sometimes salvation does not look like instant relief. Sometimes it does not arrive as answers or resolution. Sometimes it does not remove the pain immediately. Sometimes salvation looks like God keeping you from completely giving up. Sometimes it looks like quiet strength to survive one more day. Sometimes it looks like peace that arrives before clarity. Sometimes salvation looks like being held together when everything inside you feels like it is falling apart. You may feel like your heart is in pieces, like something precious was lost and cannot be replaced, like you are carrying grief you never prepared for and never wanted. God is not afraid of your brokenness. He is not unsettled by your pain. He does not minimize what you are feeling or ask you to hurry through it. He draws closer, closer than the people who don't understand, closer than the voices that tell you to be stronger, closer than the fear that whispers you are alone. If your heart feels broken, you are not abandoned. If your spirit feels crushed, you are not forgotten. You are exactly the kind of person this verse was written for. God is near to you when you cannot pray properly, near when all you can do is sigh, near when words fail and tears take over. He is near in the silence.